Some machines can make you hundreds of dollars per day, but in the United States, using them the wrong way can shut your business down or leave you with serious fines. Many of these machines are completely legal in other countries, which is why they look like easy opportunities at first. But the rules in the US are very different, and most people don't realize it until it's too late. In this video, we're exposing 10 business machines that are restricted, regulated, or illegal without proper permits in the US, why they can get you in trouble, and what you should use instead to stay safe and still make money.
This video is just for informational and educational purposes only. We do not guarantee income or results. Success depends on individual efforts, skills, and market conditions.
Number 1. Unlicensed distillation machines. Alcohol still. An alcohol still is a machine used to turn fermented liquids, like grain mash or fruit, into high-proof alcohol by heating and condensing the vapor. It sounds simple, and many people see it as a way to produce their own whiskey, vodka, or spirits at home or on a small scale. The profit potential looks very attractive. A small setup can cost around $500 to $5,000, and a single batch can produce bottles that sell for $20 to $50 each, depending on branding and quality. Some small producers in legal markets can make $200 to $1,000 per day, which is why this machine gets so much attention. But here is the problem. In the United States, using an alcohol still without proper federal and state permits is illegal. The main reason is safety and taxation. Distillation involves flammable vapors, and mistakes can lead to fires or explosions. On top of that, alcohol production is tightly controlled because of excise taxes. Running an unlicensed still can lead to heavy fines, equipment seizure, and even criminal charges. In some countries and regions, small-scale distillation is more relaxed or allowed for personal use, which is why many people get confused when they see it online. A safer alternative is starting with legal brewing, like beer or wine production, which often has fewer restrictions at small scale. Another option is working with a licensed distillery and focusing on branding and distribution, where you can still build a profitable business without breaking any laws. So the opportunity is real, but only if you do it the right way. Number 2. Meat processing and slaughter machines. Unregulated. These machines are used to process animals into meat products, including cutting, grinding, and packaging. On a basic level, they allow small operators to turn livestock into ready-to-sell products like steaks, ground meat, or packaged cuts. The profit potential can be high because meat is always in demand. A small setup might cost $2,000 to $20,000, and processed meat can bring in $500 to $2,000 per day, depending on volume and local demand. Many people see this as a way to supply local markets, or even sell directly to customers. However, in the United States, meat processing is heavily regulated for health and safety reasons. Selling meat without proper inspection and approval from agencies like the USDA is illegal. The concern is contamination, disease control, and food safety. If the process is not handled correctly, it can put public health at risk. Because of these strict rules, unlicensed meat processing can lead to shutdowns, fines, and legal trouble, even if the intention is to run a small local business. In some rural areas of other countries, small-scale processing is more common and less regulated, which is why these machines are often promoted online as easy business ideas. A safer alternative is partnering with a licensed processing facility and focusing on raising livestock or building a brand. Another option is starting a butcher shop that sources already inspected meat, so you stay compliant while still making strong profits. Number 3. Plastic recycling machines, DIY setups. DIY plastic recycling machines are small systems designed to melt and reshape plastic waste into new products like containers, tiles, or small items. These setups are often built at home or in small workshops, and they are promoted as eco-friendly business ideas. This is exactly why so many beginners jump into it. A basic setup might cost $1,000 to $10,000, and recycled products can sell for $5 to $50 per item, depending on what you create. Some small operations claim they can make $100 to $500 per day, especially if they sell unique or custom products. But in the United States, recycling and processing plastic involves strict environmental and safety regulations. DIY setups often lack proper filtration, ventilation, and waste handling systems. This can release harmful fumes and pollutants into the air, which makes them non-compliant with environmental laws. Because of this, running an unregulated plastic recycling operation can result in fines, shutdown orders, and penalties, especially if it affects air quality or waste disposal standards. In some developing countries, small-scale recycling is more common and less strictly controlled, which is why these machines are widely shared online. A safer alternative is working with certified recycling programs or investing in approved commercial equipment that meets environmental standards. You can also focus on collecting and reselling recyclable materials, which requires less risk while still offering steady income. Some of the next machines look completely normal, but one of them can trigger serious legal trouble just based on where you use it, and most people never see it coming. So, the opportunity is real, but only if you do it the right way. Number 4. Brick-making machines, backyard production. A brick-making machine is used to turn raw materials like clay, sand, or cement into solid bricks by compressing and shaping them. These machines are often promoted as simple setups you can run from home or a small piece of land. The profit potential can look very appealing. A basic machine can cost around $1,500 to $10,000, and each brick can sell for 50 cents to $2, depending on the material and quality. With steady demand from construction, some small setups claim they can generate $200 to $800 per day. But in the United States, producing bricks in a backyard setup can be restricted due to zoning laws, environmental rules, and building standards. Bricks used in construction must meet specific strength and safety requirements. If they do not meet those standards, they cannot legally be used in many projects. On top of that, running a production setup in a residential area can violate local zoning rules. Because of this, unapproved brick production can lead to fines, forced shutdowns, and wasted inventory if the bricks cannot be sold legally. In some countries, small-scale brickmaking is common and less regulated, which is why it looks like an easy business online. A safer alternative is starting a licensed small manufacturing unit in an approved industrial area. Another option is supplying raw materials or working with established construction companies, where you can still profit without dealing with compliance issues. Number 5. Fuel production machines, biodiesel processors. A biodiesel processor is a machine that converts oils, like used cooking oil or vegetable oil, into fuel that can be used in diesel engines. It sounds like a smart way to turn waste into profit. The profit potential attracts many people. A small system can cost between $3,000 to $20,000, and producing your own fuel can reduce costs or even allow you to sell it. Some setups claim earnings of $300 to $1,000 per day, depending on scale and demand. However, in the United States, producing fuel is heavily regulated. You need proper permits, and you must meet environmental and safety standards. Biodiesel production involves chemicals and reactions that can be hazardous if not handled correctly. There are also tax rules tied to fuel production and sales. Running an unlicensed setup can lead to serious fines, legal action, and shutdowns, especially if there are safety risks or environmental violations. In some countries, small-scale biodiesel production is more flexible, which is why these machines are widely promoted. A safer alternative is collecting and selling used cooking oil to licensed biodiesel companies. Another option is partnering with a certified fuel producer, so you can still be part of the business without taking on legal risks. If you find this helpful, save this video or share it with someone thinking about starting a machine-based business. It could save them from a costly mistake. So, the opportunity is real, but only if you do it the right way. Number 6. Firewood processing machines, large scale. A firewood processing machine is used to cut logs into smaller pieces and split them into firewood quickly. These machines can handle large volumes and are often used to supply wood for heating, camping, or commercial use. The profit potential can be strong, especially in colder regions. A machine can cost around $5,000 to $50,000, and processed firewood can sell for $150 to $400 per cord. Large operations can generate $300 to $1,500 per day, depending on demand and supply. The issue comes when you operate at a large scale without proper permits. In the United States, logging, wood processing, and land use are regulated. Cutting and selling firewood in large volumes may require permits, especially if it involves public land or environmental impact. Noise, dust, and heavy equipment can also violate local zoning laws. Because of this, unregulated operations can lead to fines, equipment seizures, and business shutdowns. In some regions outside the US, firewood processing is less restricted, which is why it seems like an easy business to start. A safer alternative is sourcing wood legally and operating within approved guidelines, or starting with a small-scale firewood resale business. This allows you to build income without dealing with large-scale regulatory issues. Coming up next, there's a machine that many small operators still use quietly, even though it can lead to heavy fines if done the wrong way. Number 7. Mining and gold extraction machines. Portable. A portable gold extraction machine is designed to separate gold from soil, sand, or river sediment. These machines use methods like shaking, gravity separation, or chemical processing to pull tiny gold particles from raw material. They are often marketed as easy tools you can take to remote areas and start mining right away. The profit potential sounds exciting. A small setup can cost around $2,000 to $15,000, and if gold is found, even a small yield can be valuable. Some operators claim they can make $100 to $1,000 per day, depending on location and gold availability. That promise of quick returns is what attracts many beginners. But in the United States, mining is heavily regulated. You cannot just set up a machine and start extracting gold anywhere. You need permits, land rights, and environmental approval. Many methods, especially those involving chemicals, can harm water sources and wildlife. Because of this, unlicensed mining can lead to heavy fines, confiscation of equipment, and legal action. In some countries, small-scale mining is more common and less strictly controlled, which is why these machines are often promoted as simple business ideas. A safer alternative is recreational gold panning in approved areas, or investing in legal mining operations where permits are already in place. You can also explore gold trading or reselling, which avoids the risks of illegal extraction. Number 8. Tire recycling and pyrolysis machines. A tire pyrolysis machine is used to break down old tires into useful materials like oil, gas, and carbon black by heating them at high temperatures without oxygen. It is often presented as a way to turn waste into profit while helping the environment. The profit potential can look very high. These machines can cost between $20,000 to $100,000, and the output materials can be sold for different uses. Some setups claim they can generate $500 to $2,000 per day, depending on scale and efficiency. However, in the United States, pyrolysis is tightly controlled due to environmental concerns. The process can release harmful gases and pollutants if not managed properly. Facilities must meet strict air quality standards and waste handling rules. Many small or DIY setups fail to meet these requirements, making them restricted or illegal to operate without proper permits. Running an unapproved operation can result in large fines, shutdown orders, and environmental penalties. In some countries, tire recycling through pyrolysis is more widely used, with fewer restrictions, which is why it is often advertised as an easy business. A safer alternative is working with licensed recycling facilities or focusing on collecting and supplying used tires to approved processors. This allows you to earn income while staying within legal and environmental guidelines. Number 9. Vending machines, unlicensed or restricted items. A vending machine is a simple machine that sells products automatically, like snacks, drinks, or small items, without needing a full-time worker. You place it in a busy location, stock it, and it runs on its own. The profit potential is what makes this so popular. A basic machine can cost around $1,500 to $8,000, and a good location can generate $10 to $50 per day per machine. With multiple machines, some operators scale this to $300 to $1,000 per day across different locations. The problem starts when people try to sell restricted or unlicensed items. In the United States, certain products like alcohol, tobacco, CBD items, or even some supplements require licenses, age verification, and specific approvals. Placing these items in a vending machine without proper compliance can break local and state laws. There are also rules about where machines can be placed, permits for operating in public or private spaces, and agreements with property owners. Ignoring these rules can lead to fines, machine removal, or loss of location contracts. In some countries, vending rules are more relaxed, which is why you may see machines selling a wide range of products without strict controls. A safer alternative is focusing on approved items like snacks, drinks, or everyday essentials. You can also work with property owners and get proper permits, so your vending business grows steadily without legal risks. So the opportunity is real, but only if you do it the right way. Number 10. Laser engraving and manufacturing machines, restricted use. A laser engraving machine uses a focused laser beam to cut or engrave designs onto materials like wood, metal, plastic, or glass. It is widely used for custom products, branding, and small manufacturing. The profit potential is very attractive. Entry-level machines can cost around $2,000 to $15,000, and custom engraved products can sell for $10 to $100 or more per item. Many small businesses claim they can earn $200 to $1,000 per day, especially with online orders and personalized items. The issue is not the machine itself, but what you choose to create with it. In the United States, producing certain items like weapon parts, counterfeit branded products, or restricted designs can be illegal. There are also rules around trademarks and intellectual property, which many beginners ignore. If you use a laser machine to produce restricted or protected items, you can face legal action, fines, and even confiscation of equipment. In other countries, enforcement around these issues may be less strict, which is why you often see these machines promoted without mentioning the risks. A safer alternative is focusing on legal custom products like home decor, business branding items, or personalized gifts. You can also build a strong online store and stay within guidelines while still making consistent profit. At the start, we talked about machines that look like easy money but can actually put your business at risk, and now you've seen exactly why. The biggest takeaway here is simple. A machine itself is not the problem. It's how and where you use it that matters. Many of these ideas are profitable in the right setup, with the right permits, and with the right understanding of the rules. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. Always check local laws before investing your time and money. A smart decision at the beginning can save you from losing everything later. Focus on legal, scalable options, and you can still build a strong, profitable business without unnecessary risk. If you want more videos that show real business opportunities without the hidden risks, subscribe and stay updated so you make smarter moves from the start.